was a quiet evening in a small town when police sirens suddenly shattered the calm. Within minutes, officers stormed the little house at the end of Maple Street, the home of 24-year-old Aisha Daniels. Aisha had just returned from her shift at the local grocery store. She was tired, still in her work apron, when the police burst in and pinned her to the floor. She kept shouting, "What's going on? What did I do?" But no one answered. They handcuffed her and dragged her outside as neighbors watched in confusion. Within hours, every local news station carried the headline, "Young woman arrested for armed robbery and assault." 3 hours earlier, a gas station across town had been robbed. The security footage showed a masked figure wearing a black hoodie and carrying a small pistol. But when police tracked the getaway car, it was registered to Aisha Daniels. What they didn't know was that her younger brother, Malik, had borrowed her car that afternoon. Malik was only 19, restless, and always in trouble. But this time, he had gone too far. At the police station, Aisha tried to explain, "Please, you've got the wrong person. That's my car, but I wasn't there." Her pleas fell on deaf ears. The detective slid photos across the table, blurry images from the gas station camera. "Same car, same license plate," he said coldly. "You're not going anywhere." Aisha spent the night in a cold cell, crying and praying for someone to believe her. Days turned into weeks. She was charged with armed robbery, assault, and possession of an illegal weapon. The evidence against her looked strong, until the truth began to surface. A witness came forward. He remembered seeing two people in the car that night, one tall, one shorter. Aisha didn't match the description. Then, during the investigation, Malik's fingerprints were found on the weapon that was ditched near the robbery scene. When police questioned him, Malik broke down. He confessed everything. He had stolen from the gas station to pay off a debt. He never meant for his sister to take the fall. By the time the truth came out, Aisha had already spent 6 months in jail. 6 months of shame, fear, and hopelessness for something she never did. When she was finally released, she walked out of those prison gates with tears in her eyes and scars on her heart. Reporters asked her, "What would you say to your brother?" She took a long breath and said quietly, "He took away my freedom, but I won't let him take my peace. Family makes mistakes. I just hope he learns from his." Today, Aisha works with a nonprofit that helps wrongfully accused people rebuild their lives. She says her story is proof that justice can be delayed, but truth always finds its way out.